Better there than in the stocks, I guess. I'm gonna head to the machine shop and clear up any mess you left, all right? Nothing but a favor between friends. You should go on upstairs and talk to Mr. Brygo. See you later, Red Hats.
Oh, I caught you red-handed. Told you I didn't do nothing!
You stowed away on an Arapaho convoy? Oh my gosh, tell me everything.
I don't like to repeat myself, so get your crew together, then we'll talk. I don't like to repeat myself, so get your crew together, then we'll talk.
You did what you wanted!
You stowed away on an Arapaho convoy? Oh my gosh, tell me everything.
I love dancing in this place.
It's the best!
Stowed away on an Arapaho convoy? Oh my
dance
god,
party
tell
at the
me
Aspen every year.
everything.
I'm for sure gonna get an invite.
Rangers. I get the feeling this isn't a social call. I understand you had a little talk with McTavish. And I want you to know I'm as appalled as you are that he let the Dorseys into the city. He served me well. But, well, he's always been an idiot. Now, what do you want to talk to me about? Is that a threat? Are you suggesting some kind of deal? I'm not admitting I know anything about Delgado, but what did you have in mind? I like that. Keeps Daisy out of my business and takes care of a problem I didn't want in the first place. All right, you got a deal. You can take Delgado. I'll tell my crew to let you in the back. And I tell you what, because you've been so reasonable, I'll do you one more favor. A little bird told me you need to staff the armory at your HQ. Well, I just so happen to know a few guys who know about guns. Consider it staffed. What do you say? You're right. But I'm not the one who grabbed him. Charlie did. The idiot. After that, what was I going to do? Tell him no hard feelings and let him walk? Daisy would have been busting down my doors within the hour. So, I just kept him on ice, hoping a solution would come along, and voila, it did. At least I hope it did. Depends on if you're going to accept my offer or not. So? Fantastic. Delgado's in the back. My crew will let you through. Go get him, and you'll have a fully staffed armory by the time you get back to your headquarters. Pleasure doing business with you, Rangers. Feels like old times.
What a surprise to see you here, Rangers. What a surprise. It's especially surprising because I figured you'd be coming out of Brygo's suite with him in chains, or a bullet hole in his head. But no, what's a damsel like me to think? We've looked the other way long enough. First, Brygo helps out the Dorseys. Then, he locks up a marshal. You're lawkeepers, right? Like us? It's time to uphold the law. If you're not willing to do that much...
Marshal Lupinski, I stand by these people. So if you plan to shoot them, you'll have to shoot me, too. I think you know how that'll go over with the families.
Doesn't need to come to that, Miss Wesson. If your friends here make the right choice. So, how about it, Rangers? You wouldn't want to get the little lady hurt, would you? Maybe. Or maybe Brygo sweet-talked his way out of trouble. We've all seen that happen before. Last chance, Rangers. One way or another, there's gonna be blood. So whose side are you on? You really want to piss off the sheriff? For the sake of that rat, Brygo? You know, I was hoping you'd say that.
About to get dropped. You're under arrest.
You're pushing your luck.
can escape the law. Stop resisting! You're about to get dropped.
Son of a bitch.
It was dirty and cramped, and I pitched through a hole in a truck bed.
That's just like so authentic.
Damn Marshal, shut up! Damn Marshal, shut up my club! My dream! Get Delgado out of here, Rangers. This is between Daisy and me now.
I love
Stowed away on an Arapaho convoy? Oh my god, tell me you stowed away on an Arapaho convoy? Oh my god, tell me
I've never been to
everything.
Aspen. 100 families types of
Oh,
you've never been?
Dirty and cramped, and I pitched through a hole in a truck bed.
That's just like so authentic and real. And like, I've never had
Hydration is key. Let me
I'm so jealous.
Are you the Rangers? I'm Delgado, one of Daisy's marshals. I figured anyone coming for me would have to shoot their way in. Wow. How'd you get past Brygo's crew? Don't think I'm ungrateful. I'm not. Just, I know this crowd. And I'm surprised as hell I'm not smelling gunpowder. Daisy told all the marshals you'd be coming to town. She passed along a few stories. What you did in Arizona, what happened out in Los Angeles, how you nuked your citadel to kill that crazy AI. She painted one hell of a picture. I like you better in person. I've been keeping an eye on Brygo for a while. He's a survivor. Likes to play both sides to make sure he always wins. After the Dorsey raid, I started asking questions about the club. Well, I guess I got too close to the truth. They grabbed me, dragged me in here and locked the door. Took my weapon and everything. Good thing you came along. No, they know better than to hurt a marshal. Though, after all this, I'm starting to think maybe I should have known better. And don't tell my wife I said that. Right. Thanks again.
I'm gonna cock that gun and clean your barrel.
Oh man, I love dancing in this place.
It's the best.
But I've heard a rumor that there's an exclusive secret dance party up at Aspen every year. I'm for sure gonna get an invite this year.
I've never been to Aspen.
I don't want to talk about it. Come on, man. You can't leave me wondering. It was an old security drone. Steering wheel broke to it.
You ever noticed? I was talking to Village and Joe the other day, and he said that he might be.
Yeah, for the Wards or the Reyes's to buy up and turn into playgrounds.
Seriously. Why would you even want to live with a bunch of uptight muckadoos?
I'll join the marshals. And do like roughing people up.
You get calmed down a second, you crack pie.
I'm sure they could use my help.
Confirmed dead.
Would you rather freeze to death or burn?
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on.
Nice to see the city back to life, huh? Build it.
Tell me it ain't true, Rangers. You worked out some kind of shady deal with Brygo? Bullshit. McTavish took the fall for his boss. Ain't no way Brygo isn't balls deep in this mess, no matter what he says. And what about the part where you killed that fat-ass Lipinski? He knew you'd let Brago off the hook, didn't he? Probably tried to stop you, so you shot him dead. People? Brago and his slugs count as people now? I thought I was pretty clear about how all this was supposed to go down. Real clear. We're done here. I'll find some other way to take down your pal Brago, and it won't include you. You know where to find the door. What do you want, Rangers? Don't you have any place else to be? Not you, if that's what you're asking. My marshals won't ever kiss the Ranger Star. Not after you shot their brothers in Little Vegas. You know where to find the door.
Shootout in Little Vegas! Off-duty marshals slain!
Randy.
Tension between Rangers and Marshals! Will there be blood? Find out here!
Read the last issue of the Colorado Patriot?
Oh, real funny cartoon in there. When Jeffy ripped the robo arm off that scar collector. I cracked up.
I was gonna ask about the articles, but never mind.
Got a proposition for you. You're the CO around here? Huh. Okay. Quality setup this time. Better than back in AZ. Guess Daddy Buchanan's buying you all the good gear. Gary Wolf, freelance security consultant and synth hunter.
Got a proposition for you. I helped the Rangers during their whole Cochise debacle. They might have come out strong if they'd listened to me. Too bad. After the Rangers nuked Cochise, and themselves, I figured somebody competent had to chase down its mechanical brood. So I recruited folks who'd lost family to synths, and I formed a posse. Decommissioned a dozen of the plastic punks in AZ, then heard a feud headed east and followed them here. Now I'm getting flack from that tin star twat Daisy for exchanging fire with the synth we tracked to Colorado Springs. That's where you come in. Interferent bitch told the marshals to shoot us on sight if we stepped inside the city limits again, so we can't go after this October 11 synth. Was hoping you might be interested in taking care of it for us. Cash bounty for its head. Jesus, you're not one of those, are you? Fucking simps are always talking about how synths are sentient. They have feelings. Bullshit. That's how they trick you. Synths are just top-grade robots. What makes them dangerous is that every one of them has a little piece of Cochise in their electric brain, like a virus. And if you leave them alone for too long, that virus spreads. And pretty soon we have the goddamn robot apocalypse all over again. Not on my watch. We cap them as soon as we see them. Don't give them a chance to talk. We cornered 11 downtown and tried to take it out quietly. But there was a snafu and we had to open fire. Shot up the street, wounded some civs. Silly bitch wouldn't listen when I warned her about the synth. Acted like we were the problem and sent us packing. Fuck her. Yeah, no idea why. Synths are weird that way. It and another synth called Tourmaline K'd some civs on their way here, just for kicks. So watch yourselves. "11 is a stone killer. Gotta be neutralized before it kills again. And killing it will help us find its comrades." All synths got a radio in their heads. Lets them communicate long distance and triangulate on each other. Once I crack 11's head open, I'll hack it for their locations. You want to go after the others too? I'll make it worth your time. Add it to your list? Ought to be your top priority. Whatever. We'll wait here until you bring back its head. Should still be downtown somewhere. You'll know you're near it when you start hearing weird static on your radio. Squad, at ease.
Here to serve.
Welcome back, Team November.
Guys, over here! Hey, I'm feeling much better now. Ready to help out any way I can. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine, I guess. Not really inspiring anybody, but that's not really our job, is it? Our job is to save the folks back home, and, well, I'm pretty sure we'll get there. We could try harder, though. You bet! Ready when you are.
We'll score some points with the families if we figure out how all these refugees are getting into town. Ha! You trying to get me in trouble with Daisy? The marshals are great. The best. Okay, that's... Well, we're fine. They're fine. But if they were perfect, the Patriarch wouldn't have called you, right? The problem with the marshals is, we don't work for the people of Colorado Springs. We work for the Patriarch. And that means we're more enforcers than police, which can lead to a certain, smugness among some of the troops. They know they're untouchable. They know citizen complaints aren't going to be listened to, mostly. So they think they can do whatever they want. And they do. So, they're not loved, the marshals. Not trusted either. Hey, you'd have to be a saint not to take advantage once in a while, and I'm no saint.
I'll take a bribe here and there, if offered. But I'm not a shakedown artist like some guys are. I never put the boots to somebody who didn't deserve it. I figure, if it's against the rules, but it ain't hurting nobody, why report it? As long as I get a cut, right?
You better watch yourself around Daisy. You're about one cross word away from her turning her back on you and not having anything to do with you. Time to pucker up and start kissing ass.
Sure.
Don't worry about it. They've taken care of us so far, haven't they?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Remember that job, the needles?
Which job? Lower Izzy punched the cop?
Hey, I'm Joey Bag of Donuts. And Mr. Brygo sent me down, as thanks for helping him out with his, trouble. Apparently, I'm supposed to be your new armory guy. That's good. I know my way around this stuff. What? You gotta be kidding me. That's disgusting. And it ain't even effective. You really want to make people sick? Use mercury rounds. What about your Goombas? I'm gonna slap some sense into them next time I see them. Let me show you. So, I hear you idiots have been dipping your bullets in shit, hoping to make your enemies sick when you shoot them? Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, what kind of loot? A professional either kills or he don't. He don't take a squat on his ammo and hope for a miracle. Learn to shoot and you won't have to embarrass yourselves no more, Jesus.
And just so you know, I done touching your guns. Clean them yourselves from now on. Hey!
How's it going out there, Marcelo? What's the radio telling you?
Yeah, wish I could say it was the same old...
Been seeing a chicken around here. I was gonna have it for dinner, then I saw it had wires sticking out of it. Now, what can I help you with? Anytime, Rangers. Always happy to tell war stories. I'll be here. People are talking about how you cleared those Dorseys out of the garden. You're doing God's work here, Rangers. Anytime, Rangers. Always happy to tell war stories.
Of course it's not true. I would never betray the Patriarch in that way, or in any other way. Bah! Those damn rumors never die. I'm gonna have to set your friends straight.
I'll be here. Rangers, good to see you. Anytime, Rangers. Always happy to tell war stories. I'll be here. You rumor mongers. I ought to wring your necks. Some of your squad said you were saying I fathered Valor and Liberty Buchanan? Well, it's a damn lie, and you shouldn't go around spreading it. Only people who want to cause trouble between me and the Patriarch say things like that. And you don't want that, do you? Do you? I'll be here.
I know you don't like the way I've been treated. Can you help me get out of here?
I do not like the way you've been treated, but you are directly responsible for letting the Dorseys into the city.
I was driven there. Farn Brago met me.
And if Theron Brago jumped off a bridge, would you jump off one too?
Huh?
Never mind. Just be glad the Rangers picked you up and not the Marshals. Or else, you know where you'd be.
Don't remind me.
Hey, cuz! Why do you think these Rangers keep trying to talk at us? Hey, cuz! Why do you think these Rangers keep trying to talk at us?
Rangers, I know I advocated for freeing that fellow we found locked up in here. Kinda having second thoughts now. Just something not right about him. Hope we won't regret it. Now, what can I do for you? I have harbored a desire to talk to the raiders who burned down my hometown. I thought, if I understand who they are, I might find peace. I think these Dorseys are the closest I'll ever get to that. I found them to be violent religious fanatics, raised in a culture lethally hostile to anything that doesn't look or sound like them. I do not know how best to engage them. Would cruelty reinforce their views? Would kindness give them opportunity to spread their hate? Logical arguments only reinforce their years of emotional bias. How do you help those so lost in hate? Good luck out there. A rogue synth wandering around downtown is definitely cause for concern. I think we'd all feel safer if it were in a... McTavish was pretty surly when he was brought in, but he's mellowed a little since we got to talking. Did he tell you that his injuries came from just a few hours up on the pillories? For a relatively minor crime? Violence begets violence begets violence. I'm not saying he's not culpable. All those deaths during the Dorsey raid are his to answer for. But had he been given real justice instead of having his body mangled, maybe those people would be alive today. Good luck out there.
Boo.